Really, I decided to do this video on impulse because, my God, really, if you look at the caption, you already know what we're talking about. And if you know, ah, my God, honestly, this is not a review or kind of reaction or that. I think that there are several people that have reacted to that, but since I watched this, I just finished watching it like few minutes ago, and I haven't stopped laughing, and I'm in awe. Whether it was scripted or unscripted, but the thing about it is that the reality of it is that things like that happen. So I just decided to make this video and share my thoughts with you and laugh because it's funny. And when something is funny, what do? You laugh too, right? So if you're new here, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Elizabeth, and this is Life with Elizabeth. Okay, so and this is Life with Elizabeth. So blue therapy, huh? Do you know, at first I think I was surfing through the net and I used to see this. Let me adjust this. I used to see it and I'm like, what's this about? I didn't want to check it out because I don't know. But my friend, he sent me a message and he's like, have you watched Blue Therapy? I'm like, what's that? And he's like, well, you have to watch it. It's like, I feel like your YouTube family would love your opinion on it. So he said you're gonna love my opinion. And when I just started watching it, I'm like, these are the kind of things that gets me riled up. So most times I try to avoid things like that because it just gets me angry, irritated, and all that. But actually, I'm not. At first, while I was watching it, I was angry, I was irritated, but at the last minute, it was funny. I was laughing like a maniac in the house. Like if you were here, you'd be wondering, why is this girl laughing? Like, really? I think the blue therapy, in case you don't know about it, it's a I think a show, a live show. It's a therapy session for relationship. You have two couples there. You have Paul and Chioma, and then you have see me I'm calling Chioma like even me I'm started speaking like them. I beg, it's Paul and Chioma. Yes, and then you have Jamal and Deborah. So there are two couples obviously and different sessions and all. But if you look at the matter, the issues that they are trying to treat, they're kind of similar and all. And then you have a therapist that is like trying to guide them through it. Let's talk about Paul and Chioma. Chioma, did you see the girl? She's fine. She's a working class lady and everything. Like, she's cool. Look at her. And then look at the guy. He's not looking bad too and everything, but even from the first time when they were introducing themselves, you would just know that there's just something off about this guy. And oh my God, I can't even begin to articulate the issues that they brought out. They've been in a relationship for 3 years and they have U-hauled. If you know what U-haul means, it means they've moved in together and they've started living together and all that, and issues are arising, different things. And these are little things that I feel like if they wanted to make it work, they will. And it's not, I feel the girl on our part, she's trying, she's making an effort, but that poor guy, that is the kind of guy you should not be with. I'm sorry, but he is the pure example of chauvinistic, narcissistic, chivalrous, egotistic, all the kind of thing that you do not want in a man in this generation. He is the pure example of it. Like, it is another thing. I think like this therapy, he feels like he's just even doing the therapy, just like the way he says, like, I didn't want to be here. He doesn't even feel like there's anything wrong with him. Like, when I was thinking about it and ruminating through it, and like, see, people make mistakes. People have flaws. People have shitty behavior and everything. But it's another thing for you to realize that those things are a problem, especially when your partner is telling you and then you realize it and you make an effort. But when you do not realize it, like it feels like your partner is crazy for bringing those kind of things up and everything. Like so many things. Imagine this man, and this one is not even American, he's a proper Nigerian person. No. Imagine him saying that he wants her to be measuring cup of oil, palm oil and all those things because of calories. Yes, granted he had a weight problem and everything, but please, like, then I think the first thing she complained about was this fake it till you make it. At this point in life, I know that yes, you need packaging and everything, but you don't want to be at home with your partner and then you're trying to fake it till you make it, or you're trying to act, you're not free to do what you want to do. Then what is that? If you need to at every point in time, imagine him telling her that she should measure the cup of oil. Are you serious? And then before she moved in, he was cooking and everything. Now she has moved in, he's not cooking and he doesn't want to eat regular food. He wants all those prep meals and everything. Ha. Oh god. And let's talk about the one where her sister will be done. Yes, she used the word dumping, but we'll be like dropping the children there and treating her anyhow and is saying that is my sister and everything. Like these kind of things are always very shady. Like they are very shady. And I don't want to even go too down on the, and then he's like the part that even cracked me up. Obviously they are living together and obviously they are getting intimate and everything, but after some time nothing. And then he's like, oh, I'm just happy to come and see you home, and when I come and see you in the house I'm happy. And I just laughed because it felt like he's talking about like an antique or a trophy that you drop in your house when you come home. Oh, this is really fine, you don't really touch it, you just like the idea that is there. Like he has gone from, this is like, is in Nigeria I would say see finish over see finish. Like you don't, and it's really really really, it doesn't really go well. Like, and the thing about this guy is that he does not see anything wrong. Like she's telling him this is what you are doing, that, and he's justifying anything. See, there's nothing more frustrating than being in a relationship with somebody that makes you feel like a fool. Like that's very bad toxic manipulative tendencies, because at the end of the day they'll make you feel bad for feeling the way you do. Like there was a friend I had and she was like, when she's talking to her before they even broke up, like she knows that what this person did is wrong, when she's trying to relate to him, he will make her even feel worse for it and make her feel bad for feeling worse. Like you can imagine that thing. And at some point he was like, I want to, I feel like you're the kind of person I want to spend the rest of my life with and build a family, but with this kind of mentality that you have, I don't. And but then I like her answer. She's like, well, if you think so, that means it's your loss, because I don't know who is going to put up with you. But when she said that one, I said, so nobody else will put up with him. So why are you still there? Like if the relationship is, there's all in the relationship already, you're not even married, there's this kind of struggle, then you're still considering like settling down with this person. Like, is it magic that the person will change overnight? See, at the end of this therapy and everything, this guy is not still going to change, because somebody that has like wants to make an effort to improve himself, you see it from the beginning. This guy is just doing it like because he doesn't even see anything wrong. It is in his blood, it has been planted. Whether he did not start like that from the beginning, maybe from the beginning you were just too blinded by the love side, or you were thinking it will die down and everything. Now let's talk about Jamal and Deborah. At the beginning, you listen to Deborah and you think maybe she's actually, what she was saying just sounded so off, because she went on and on about he has to buy me this, he has to buy me that. It's this kind of sports daddy's girl that they are so used to their fathers buying it. I was thinking, in this generation, it's okay to know that, okay, want your partner to do stuff, but she has this sense of entitlement, like he has to provide, he's the man. Like when I hear girls make that statement of, is it not the man, you're supposed to provide, like in this generation, in this time that we are in, we've gone past that level where we'll start allocating roles and everything. Like there's nothing like, oh, you're the man, so how would you feel now? Say you're the woman now, you have to be the one to cook. Yeah, I don't even like I hate it. Any gender, like gender segregation, I hate it whatsoever. And you as a lady too, you shouldn't do that, man. How does it even make sense to say, okay, it's nice if you want him to do nice things, but don't take it as it's his responsibility to take care of me. He has to take me to this restaurant. Is there, what about you? For like half of like the whole episode 1 and 2, what you'd hear her saying is that he has to do this, he has to do. She never once spoke about how what she's doing for him and everything. So at first I was just put off by her because I just felt like this is over entitlement and she's not representing this is not how it's supposed to be. But then other things started coming up, and this guy is a smooth guy. Like, her points were valid. Like, she was suspecting him and she had every right to suspect him. But this guy was making her seem like she was just sounding paranoid and controlling and everything. And for the first few episodes, he had me fooled because I was thinking, maybe she's just being overly because she wanting telling him that social media and everything. Like, I don't even know why the issue of exes and everything always comes up in relationship. Like, it's really, you're done with that person, so why should it affect your current relationship especially? But then the girl was actually on point. Like, her instincts were right because he's a smooth person. She was saying he was dodgy. Imagine how will somebody comfortably call you or send you a text around 1 a.m. when you're, why would the person be comfortable enough if you have not given the person, okay, even if you want to, the person did that for you to show some respect, why would you even reply? Like, these are little things that can make make you should be able to do, so that your partner can know that, okay, no, this is not as bad as it is. He could have just said, please, can you not text me like this? I think it will it will give your partner a bit of respect and everything. But no, but you know the funny part, she now brought out her phone and she's like, because he was all hey, gaslighting is real. Is real. It is real. She brought out her phone, like the girl was really sure that something shady was going on. He said, okay, if it's true, I'm bringing out my phone now. You bring out your phone, let's check it out and everything. And oh, of course, nigga couldn't bring out his phone. Like, he just stayed there and she stormed off. And then he finally confessed. The funny thing is that he said it's not even the Christina girl that she should be worried about. It is his ex. At that point, this camera is shaking, sha. At that point, I lost it. Men are what? I didn't say anything. You're the one that said it, but and it's like he was in the car talking to his ex for 5 hours. Hey, what are you people talking about? I like what the therapist said. She said she didn't ask him what they did or anything because they said they were talking. She said if it was Deborah that was doing like that, did anything you did there, would you like it? Would you appreciate it? And he said no. So we all have our answers. So she was right. Like, if I was the one and he tells me that one when I come in, see, yes, so it's wrong that I cheated, but that will not be my anger. That's not even the main reason why I'll leave you. It's the fact that I was right, but you made me feel like a fool when you knew all this while that I was right. No, like, do you know how that is? And this is what happens. Anyway, that thing was somehow. If you have not watched it, you need to go and watch it. It's on YouTube, Blue Therapy. I can't wait for the next episode where, I don't know what's going to happen and everything, but it's cool. I feel like, see, relationship, they are cool and everything, but it's kind of overrated. If it's not working, leave. There's no point, no matter how long. Why do you even have to stay up until that point? And even if you have stayed up until that point, please leave. Like, life is too short to end up struggling and trying to, especially it's a two-way thing. Live for your own happiness, for your own joy. Why would you stay in something and, like, when the person, the little things, like, it's a no-brainer for me. So I sometimes I can't even comprehend why people stay in toxic relationships. For sure, especially that trauma girl. What she said, who is going to put up with you? So she knows that nobody else will put up with that nonsense, but she's still there. Is it love? What kind of nonsense love is that one? Anyway, don't forget to subscribe. Like, please, I would like to know your comments in case you've watched it and all that. What do you think? What's your opinion and everything? Please don't forget to drop your comments. And maybe next time, when the next episode is out, we're still going to gist again. But until that time, it's still your girl Elizabeth. And please stay away from toxic people. Catch ya.